What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another video. Guys, I just got off of work, so you already know what time it is. I've been dipping on the Sesh 6 milligram nicotine pouches. They're pretty good. They were free. Nothing beats a free price tag. But tonight we're going to be smoking on the Montego Red 100s. I've been rocking with Lucky Strikes, but Montego's the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know we're drinking on that Busch Light the tall way. I'm sorry. It was muscle memory. I cracked it right before the video. So anyway, it's full. I'll go ahead and take a chug. There's nothing like a cold beer after work. My ponytail's getting pretty long. I think. I can't see it. But I'm enjoying it. I like being able to look like a good guy in the front with a little bit of fun in the back. So, I wanted to make this video because Trump went over to China. I'm sure you guys have seen it. He went over there with like 16 or 17 top business officials, people from... He went over there with Elon Musk. He went over there with the guy from NVIDIA. He went over with the CEO of BlackRock, Blackstone, City Street, or Citigroup. I think the CEO of State Street, and some other really big named people. Now, I was just saying in my last video, my ultimate conspiracy theory is that China is actually our ally, and Russia is actually our ally, and I'll be damned if what I said didn't fucking come to fruition, and now Trump is going over with all these head officials, major CEOs of companies, over to China, for some reason, to crack a deal. All I'm going to say is I called it. You can look at the video timeline and look at when this video is going to be posted, and you can see that about 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days before any of this had ever came out, that I called it. And I'm not surprised, honestly. I saw it on the news, and I thought, yep, that makes sense. I'm sure. Now, I haven't seen any of the headlines. I've been working since about noon today. Haven't really been able to look into the subject, but I wouldn't be surprised if he cracks a deal with them over Iran. I wouldn't be surprised if they crack a deal over oil tariffs and the Strait of Hormuz passage, and I wouldn't be surprised if they crack a deal with a semiconductor thing with Taiwan. I wouldn't be surprised at all, honestly. It's the first time in 10 years that a president has been over to China, which 10 years ago was 2016. That would have been... Who would have that been? I think that would have been Trump. Maybe it was Biden. Actually, I think maybe it was Biden. Let me think. Donald Trump, and then Biden. No, it had to have been Trump or the guy right before Trump, which I think was Obama. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It just doesn't surprise me that he's going over to China to talk to Xi. And it wouldn't surprise me if it comes out that he strikes a deal with all of these things, because we need it. And honestly, if he does strike a deal with them, it'd be in his own best interest, in my opinion, to kind of save the legacy of being a president. Because if he doesn't crack a deal, it's going to be more bloodshed. It's going to be more war. And breaking news, it's going to be more war anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if things shift to a different place in the world, somewhere like Turkey. I've heard talks about maybe something in Turkey that, we're going to have some sort of altercation with them. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like another section of the world over by Ukraine that happens to get like the limelight next. Somewhere like Uzbekistan, which I'm not sure about the region. I'm from America. But I wouldn't be surprised if something like that comes up. A Turkey, Uzbekistan, and then, probably some sort of tariff junction with the oil through the Straits of Hormuz. I'm sure that's in talking. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Hopefully he does good. And the thing is that we're gonna have to give something. Like, it's unfortunate, but we're going to have to give something. And what Trump's going to do, he's going to come back to America and he's going to say, I made Xi bow down on his knees and kiss my boots. He was scared of me. Everyone was scared of me. You'd be surprised how scared they were. And, you know, he's going to say something like that. And then he's going to say something like, well, he was scared. He was shivering in his boots. But he told me, he said, if you just drop the tariffs, that the Straits of Hormuz will be back open. And I'm sure that something like that is going to happen. He's going to drop some tariffs on some countries, maybe even supply like hospital aid or some sort of like package where we have to send money to somewhere, of course, or drop tariffs on some places in order for the straits to be opened. And then also probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he cracked a deal with Taiwan or with China about Taiwan for those semiconductors. Maybe it'll be some sort of deal where it's like China can export or they can import semiconductors from Taiwan if we can export oil from Iran. Something like that. It'll be some sort of deal, and we're going to have to take a hit. It's as simple as that. And if he doesn't do that, what a shame. We need to make a deal, and I'm sure that he will. I'm sure it'll be a good deal too. Just all around. And hopefully after that, the world can kind of go back to normal, because we've had COVID and then all these wars. Hopefully he can crack a deal, a good deal for both sides, because it shouldn't just be one-sided. Like I said, I think China's our ally, and I'm pretty sure Russia is too. I'm almost positive all these wars are just because of financial gain, and they don't really care about the lives lost, but that's my own opinion. I'm probably wrong, and I'm fine with being wrong. But yeah, it's crazy. I called it. I fucking called it. It's also interesting that he decided to take all of these like top CEOs of major companies. That just more inclines me to think that he's going over there to kind of cut a deal with like manufacturing plants or something that has to do with money. He's taking all these people that know money to Xi. They're talking about money. There's no doubt in my mind they're going to be talking about money. So that's what it all revolves around, guys. I've already been saying this for at least a month and a half or 2 months now, that it all revolves around money. They don't care about people dying, and hopefully he cuts a deal. That way people can stop dying. And then everyone can make money without people fucking dying. That'd be really nice. And that'd look really good on President Trump. Because to be honest, for the past couple of years, he hasn't been doing the best things. But that's the name of the game, I guess. Anyway, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to make it real quick because I called it. These are my predictions on what's going to happen next. And I'll make an updated video about whenever it all comes back and what ends up happening with all of it. But I called it. And if you're following along with me, drop what you think about it down in the comments. You know, why are these people doing this? Is it all about money, or is it about something else? Yeah, guys, that's about it. I'll end this bitch with the chug. If you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Drop what you're drinking down in the comments. Drop what you're smoking down in the comments. I appreciate everybody that supports me on this channel. And I ain't never gonna stop, man. I love this shit. I'm gonna end it with a chug, y'all. Cheers.